closing in on game time in Arlington. Interleague Baseball comes your way next. MLB The Show is on the air as we get a look at the newly named Globe Life Park in Arlington. It's the first of a brief two-game set between the Miami Marlins and the Texas Rangers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Yeah, and these two-game series are so tough in terms of the travel. You're in, you're out, usually within 36 hours or so. And it's really hard to get into the swing of things before you've got to pack up and turn your focus somewhere else.
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Marlins, as their starting nine tonight will look like this. They'll go to work against a tough task indeed, the veteran left-hander Derek Holland. So now Rafael Furcal gets ready to stand in as we're just about ready for baseball. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And the big fella just takes it to the bag himself for the first out. So Furcal is gone, leading things off, and with that, let's take a look at how the Rangers will align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Adeiny Echeverria will stand in for the first time here. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. (1-0) on the way. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
And this will bear watching as the game goes on. You know, if he's going to have success here, a lot of it's going to hinge on how he can locate his sinker. That one's too far up in the strike zone. A belt-high sinker is not much more than a flat fastball.
Giancarlo Stanton will get his first shot now with the runner at first following the one-out single. First pitch coming. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Just your classic single and a stolen base. Now with one out in the first, another base hit here could put that first run on the board.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Not close. It's 2-0. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. You've got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producers swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
One out and a runner on second base. Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now.
That's a borderline strike right there, and I think that he had one step out of the batter's box headed towards first already.
center field. Martin is there, 2 gone.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Garrett Jones will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Short lead from second, now the pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Two out here and a runner at second. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. Starting lineup for the Rangers on your screen now. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His numbers right there on the right side of your screen. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Elvis Andrus will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Here's a ground ball to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. With that, we'll take a look at our scouting report. You can see a 5-pitch repertoire, so mixing those pitches effectively will be a key as we move along. Shin-Soo Choo will get his first cuts here. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Close pitch. Maybe just off the plate, but if it wasn't by more than half an inch or so.
Here's the 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
Nope. 3-0.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
1 out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Tough take there on 3-1. I mean, if this pitch missed the inside corner, it did not miss by much. But he's going to reach base anyway.
Prince Fielder will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play third in the American League batting race. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 3-2, 1 out. You got him running at first.
First inning? Yeah, why not?
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. For call. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. On to the second inning now for Marlington with no score. Jeff Baker will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start them knee-high and let them dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
On the ground now for Beltre at third. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face.
Center fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Here's the first offering. Low for ball 1.
And you know, down there at third base, he absolutely wants another shot at a ground ball. something to try and make up for that error.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. There's one. On to fielder, and they turn to a double play.
As a pitcher, that's how you pick your defense up behind you. They make an error leading off the inning, well, you give him another chance right away, and he gets his man right here to bounce into a tailor-made double play.
Greg Dobbs will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. First pitch on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Pitch to the plate is his slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. In the air to left center. Under it now is Chu, and he will put it away to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Adrian Beltre will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Here's the 1-1 now to Beltre. On the ground down the first base line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game.
And he continues to stay hot. He's got that average up into the 290s now as he comes through with another base hit here.
Mitch Moreland will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night. And here's the first pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I don't think this partisan crowd is going to like that too much. One thing you don't want to do as an opposing pitcher, well, 2 things actually. 1, you don't want to get the crowd involved early, and 2, you don't want to set yourself up for a possible big inning. Now, both of those things have come true.
Alex Rios will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Leonis Martin will stand in, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as you see the average there over the course of the last 9 ball games. Hit hard towards the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cages, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Jurickson Profar will take his cuts now with a big opportunity to give his club the lead here. Here's the first offering. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
The 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a ground ball towards the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run is in to score to make this a 1-0 ball game.
Got a fastball to his liking. It was middle in, so he was able to turn on it and pull it right through the hole to pick up the RBI.
J.P. Arancibia will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is low, ball 1. Boy, and after that good first inning, not the same here in the second.
He's kind of looking a little shell-shocked out there. Like even he can't figure out what's going on.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Oh, and he had a pitch to hit right there, and don't think he doesn't know it. He may not get a better one the rest of the night.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now another 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. this is low, but I'll block nicely behind the plate, and that'll get a sigh of relief from the dugout. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Ty Wigginton is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Third baseman, Ty Wigginton.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Rob Brantley will get his first opportunity now, and as you see there, he's in need of something to go his way because he's been ice cold these past 8 ball games. Lays off 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And here's the table setter, Rafael Furcal. First pitch to him. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but he can't connect, and it's 1-1. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Two out, nobody on. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. This is up the middle and but a dive knocks it down. And in fact, no throw as he's able to reach first base safely.
Now batting, shortstop, Adani Echeverria.
Adani Echeverria will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. An eye on for a call. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. A runner on first with 2 away. For calls running. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. We'll get a look at the speedy Elvis Andrus when we join you next. It's the Rangers 1. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out for the Rangers. Matt Vasgersian, Eric Harros, Steve Lyons with you in the booth.
Come on, Rangers!
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Let's go, Rangers!
Hitters count 2-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. And this is hit well towards the hole. A dive, but it's off his glove. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Donovan Solano is off the bench now as he'll take over at second following the injury.
Number 17, Donovan Solano.
Shin-Soo Choo will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. Andrus holding, and now the pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Yeah, and you got to be careful that you don't speed up your delivery too much with a base stealer on first, or you might wind up walking this guy too.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Let's go now. Base hit here.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
And for as hard as he throws, he's not just a thrower out there. I mean, this is pinpoint accuracy with his fastball. He puts it right on the knees on the inside corner. Not a whole lot you're going to do with that pitch.
So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And that'll bring in the slugging first baseman, Prince Fielder. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Well, that's not a real favorable call for him right here. It's one thing when you're facing a lightweight hitter up there, but facing a guy like this, the difference between 1-1 and 0-2 is huge.
Runners on first with one down. And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Here we go, guys. Come on. Here we go.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now another 2-2. There goes Elvis. Pitch inside the throw, and it'll be too late to get Andrus as he's safe at second base.
Well, they certainly paid a lot of attention to him over there at first, and it was wise to do so. But in the end, they had to come to the plate sooner or later, and he winds up taking second here on the stolen base.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. So 2 are gone here in the Rangers' third, and set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. Andrus leading from second. The pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he lays off for ball 1. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. 1-2 now.
2 straight.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Rangers leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Adeiny Echeverria will get us started here for Miami, and he'll have backup in the form of Giancarlo Stanton waiting on deck. And the 4th inning will open here with a ball hit on the ground to short. Oh, and no chance for Fielder to get up that high. It's over his head.
Pretty dangerous here for a first baseman. This throws high, and it's to the home plate side of the bag. So when he leaves his feet, he's really exposing himself to that runner coming down the line. The overthrow, that was bad enough, but a collision there would have really been bad news.
Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
And now on the mound, after all these errors, some guys will start thinking, I got to take matters into my own hands out here. A lot of times, that can just make things worse.
And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. And this is going to get by Beltre down the line. A fair ball. And Chu will hustle the ball into the infield, so that runner will have to hold at third.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
Garrett Jones will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Now here's the first pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Full count now, 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
And a pretty feeble effort that time as this is tapped in front of the mound. Tagged by Aaron Sibby is down, and he is out at home plate.
A bit of a daring move there trying to score. This ball's not hit all that well, but he's able to get to this thing quickly and fire it home to get the runner.
Jeff Baker will dig in. He reached on an error his first time. And a double steal try here. And this is on the ground but foul, wide of Beltre over at third. And this will be fouled away. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are two gone. So with 2 on and 2 out now, let's have a look at our pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And these two guys have both displayed their power arms so far, with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Marcell Ozuna will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one.
Boy, I'll tell you what, after seeing 2 errors in the inning, as a pitcher, you pretty much have to go into strikeout mode.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is on the ground now for Andrus at short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Mitch Moreland will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Designated hitter.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And after getting hit in his first at-bat, he's got to be saying, look, enough with the inside pitches already.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 1-1 pitch on the way. Up high, 2-1 now. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Here comes the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
If you're looking for a good way to add to a 1-run lead, a leadoff walk never hurts. Let's see how they want to play this from here.
Alex Rios will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First pitch coming. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, That's still not a bad take, because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's the pitch that's so hard to lay off. It looks pretty good coming in, but he breaks off his swing just in time.
Come on, get him over.
The 2-1 home. Fouled back. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Yeah, you know, a double play there was always going to be a stretch, and that's where you just take that force out at second, get the lead runner, and then say, you know what, thank you very much.
Leonis Martin will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Maybe a spot to pitch out on 0-1.
Well, I think he wants to go, no doubt. Might not be too bad an idea.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. On the move is Rios. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Ozuna is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman,
Jurickson Profar will stand in. An RBI single in his first appearance. And a high strike there, 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
He just might be up there taking pitches, waiting for that base runner to go, but he's not going to be able to take anymore.
Let's go, guys. Come on. Here we go.
And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And that is going to be a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away.
So much of hitting is all about getting the right pitch. Here, he didn't like either one of the first couple he sees. Falls behind quickly, 0-2. But then he finally gets a location he can do something with, and whack, base hit.
J.P. Arancibia will dig in. 0-for-1 here in this one. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And this one will be out of play off to the left. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Rangers 1 and the Marlins nothing. Greg Dobbs will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Left fielder, Greg Dobbs.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Ready now on 1-1. And this ball will be chopped foul. Ball hit pretty well out toward left center. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
Now batting, third baseman,
Ty Wigginton will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. You'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And now from the air, a jump throw. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
But this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Rob Brantley will try it again. He flew out his first time. In there, strike 1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Hey, yo, you want to try that call again?
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a ball lined to the right side. In there, a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only one away.
Well, this latest dry spell, it's dropped his average all the way under 240, so he'd like nothing more than to string a few of these together and get back into some kind of rhythm at the plate.
Donovan Solano will stand in now, a late entrant to the ball game as he'll be making his first plate appearance here in inning number 5. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. Chu is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Adani Echeverria. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
There's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Don't let him score here. Don't let him.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
Let's get out of this inning.
Trying to keep the ball down here as this one finds the knees for strike 1. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Oh, and he flails at that one a bit and comes up empty. And they will tag him out at the plate. And that'll keep our ball game tied up as the inning is over. Marlins forced to settle for one. Home half of the fifth coming up. All tied at 1-1. Elvis Andrus will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And with Prince Fielder lurking, we'll see a left-hander get up in the bullpen. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Shin-Soo Choo will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
Curveball there. This one touching 77 miles an hour. 2 strikes.
When he starts leaving that curveball up, that's a sign he's getting a little tired out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitcher. He's going to get hurt.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too high, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw on to the first baseman. Jones is in time. 2 away now.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
Prince Fielder will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way the teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Garrett Jones will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Two and 0. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And we'll check out the pitches by inning, and you can see he's up to an even 80 pitches now, so I'd imagine they'll start keeping a little closer tabs on him out there.
Jeff Baker will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here, now 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Marcell Ozuna will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. A little bit outside, 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
Your attention, please. Now
So a new
pitching for the
pitcher set to
Marlins,
come on now as
number
it'll be the
48,
effectively wild Carlos Marmol that makes an appearance here. Adrian Beltre will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Ozuna is there, and these fans won't like that as it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 6th.
Well, anytime you can retire this guy, that's good. Anytime you can do it leading off an inning, that's great. And anytime you can do it on 1 pitch, that's a full trifecta right there.
Mitch Moreland will stand in, base on balls his last time. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Here's a 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
Well, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. He didn't even want to swing at this pitch. You see him try to hold up, but winds up working out for him.
So a runner at first now with one away, and standing in now the right fielder, Alex Rios. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
All right, let's go.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Solano puts down the tag, and they get him at second base.
Well, that was kind of surprising to see him stealing anyway. It didn't really look like he had a great lead at all, and they throw him out by a country mile.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Rangers go down quickly there. Still tied 1 apiece. Welcome back to Arlington. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th, but before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Greg Dobbs will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Left fielder, Greg Dobbs.
Now the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the 7th.
And that pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Let's go. Shut him down. Swing and a miss.
Fouled straight back. Here comes the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider, difficult to lay off, but he did it.
Fouled back. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
You get a look there at his pitch breakdown so far.
Now batting,
Well, that sinker of his is a great weapon to have, and he picked the right spot to use it there.
Ty Wigginton will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. First pitch coming. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Now here a swing by Wigginton as he puts a jolt into this one. High and deep to left field. And that will clear the scoreboard out there. It's a home run. A solo home run for Ty Wigginton. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Marlins take the lead, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, and for how well he's pitched so far, it's hard to believe that he could stand to be the losing pitcher, but that's the scenario he faces now as he serves up the lead on this home run.
Here comes Ron Washington now up out of the Ranger dugout. And that's going to do it for Derek Holland. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Joaquin Soria will come on and pitch here with 1 gone in the top of the 7th.
28. Joaquin Soria.
Rob Brantley will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
Brantley.
Now here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
Come on now!
Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. Throw on to fielder for out number 2. Donovan Solano will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Good fastball there from Soria. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Ball 3. Adeiny Echeverria would be next. (3-1) on the way. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Adeiny Echeverria.
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Two out with the man at first. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. Get up and stretch. 2-1 now, Miami. Carter Capps will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh.
Carter Capps.
Leonis Martin will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh.
Center fielder, Leonis Martin.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Lined into left center. And a leaping effort there, but it's over his head into left center, a base hit.
And not only is that going to put the tying run on base to start the bottom of the seventh, that's also going to get this crowd involved a bit more too.
Jurickson Profar will dig in. He singled his last time around. Here's the first offering. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. You just come right after him.
Stay clear of the DP.
3-0 now.
Boy, a leadoff single, now a 3-0 count. Not exactly the way you want to start things out on the mound.
This is wild. Look out for the double play.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Yep, a single and then a walk to start the inning. But this is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Your attention, please. Now
So a new pitcher entering now, and it'll be the very hard-throwing right-hander Henry Rodriguez. J.P. Arancibia will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Outside and low, 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Just let him walk ya. Let's go, base hit here. Come on now.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but right to him out at second. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
Boy, that is a hard-hit ball right there, and it's got some steam behind it. But it gets taken in. And if it doesn't, this game's all tied up. So that could turn out to be a really important out.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Echeverria for one. On to Jones, not in time, and they'll just get the one.
Well, they get the force here at second, but that's going to be it. And that means that the tying run got just a little bit closer now as he's all the way up to third.
Shin-Soo Choo will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Solano is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 8th inning coming up. The Marlins lead it 2-1.
Your attention, please. Now
And coming on to pitch now will be the right-hander Jason Frazier.
Jason Frazier.
Adeiny Echeverria will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Martin comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
This is a big inning here. You're down only 1 with the heart of the order coming up next time you get in, so that's a good first step.
Giancarlo Stanton will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. ball one.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that two-seamer running in.
The 1-1 home. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Nothing inside here, at least not to start the at-bat, and I imagine that's by design.
Yeah, they'll give him right field. They just don't want him to turn on something.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
Garrett Jones will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Miami down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Mike Dunn is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Michael Dunn.
Prince Fielder will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Down the line, but this will kick foul. Here's the 1-2 home to Fielder. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Come on, let's keep it going.
sliced down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Quick check on that tying run at first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Ugh. This is something that never, ever should happen. I mean, you're the tying run over there. I'll drive a manager up a wall.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Swing and a miss by Beltre for strike 3 as he's retired.
Well, there's the true definition of a power arm out of the bullpen. He just reared back and said, go ahead, try to hit it. And he blew that four-seamer right by the guy.
Mitch Moreland will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. And he lays off there, 1-0. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We've played 8 full. It's the Marlins 2 and the Rangers 1. Adam Rosales is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 9, Adam Rosales.
Jeff Baker will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Leading off for the Marlins, the designated hitter, Jeff Baker.
First pitch coming. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And this is on the ground but foul, wide of Beltre over at third. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Yeah, and on 2-2 to start an inning, that's a call you'd like to get.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I mean, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the next guy?
Marcell Ozuna will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball, foul. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Greg Dobbs will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And Dobbs can't come up with that one as he falls into a quick hole here, 0-2. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Here it comes. Now a fastball, and he might have gotten under it just a bit as this is out toward deep right field. Rios retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They still lead it 2-1. A.J. Ramos is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 44, A.J. Ramos.
Alex Rios will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Right fielder, Alex Rios.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. and he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy up, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Leonis Martin will step in, a base hit in his last time. First pitch on the way. And that's in there for strike one. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now.
Well, you get a good sense of his value to this ball club watching this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, and now they're an out away from wrapping this thing up.
Jurickson Profar will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, you know, this game kind of felt like it could have been played back in 1968. Very well played, very low scoring, very quick game too. I'll tell you, I could go for a few more of these this year. That'd be okay by me.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And the Marlins got a big lift here tonight from the contributions of this man, Ty Wigginton. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Marlins win it 2-1. Good night from Arlington.